Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is enjoying their day. Please subscribe and like the video. Before continuing, Dante has the right to know the truth. General Hospital spoilers say that a lot of people can't help but ask this same question. Does Dante, Dom Zamprija, have the right to know about Brooklyn's Amanda Seton pregnancy? Dante has the right to know the truth. Or better yet, did he have a right to know about the baby after Lois Rena Sofer decided to take matters into her own hands? Clearly, everyone seems to be very split about this. Clearly, Dante had a right to know and be involved in the decision-making to determine whether he wanted to give up his child for adoption or pursue the option of raising him with the support of his family. As our fans can imagine, the internet certainly did have a lot to say about the matter. Some fans have even commented with, well, if she had decided to raise the baby, he would have been responsible financially for the child. Viewers are split about Dante. I don't believe a father only has a right his child if the mother decides he does. I don't think harshly of BLQ. I had a child at a young age, as she did. Another fan wrote, I don't think my opinion is popular, but no, I don't think he had a right to know back when Brooklyn made the decision. I think if Brooklyn wanted to keep the baby and raise it, she should have told Dante, but once she decided on either abortion or adoption, I think telling Dante would have brought him unnecessary pain and only confused Brooklyn with her decision. And then there was this comment as well. Do I think he deserves to know now with the amount of people who know now? Yeah. But it is not Lulu's place to tell him, especially since she committed a crime to obtain the information. Because Dante is a cop, and he will either have to report her or keep what she did a secret, which would make her a hypocrite. General Hospital airs weekdays on the ABC network. Check your local listings for times. Let us know what you think by leaving us a line with your comments below. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with GH right now. Come back here often for General Hospital spoilers, news, and updates. GH spoilers, Dante has the right to know the truth. Port Charles is no stranger to secrets. In fact, the air in this deceptively peaceful town practically crackles with the unspoken, the buried, and the dangerously withheld. But now, a secret that has been buried for far too long is creeping toward the surface. And Dante Falconeri is at the center of the storm. Loyal, devoted, fierce in his love for his family and justice, Dante has walked the line between right and wrong for years, often defending those he loves, even when it went against the badge he wears. But this time, the truth that's been hidden from him may not just rattle his world, it could destroy everything he believes in. So the question becomes, can Dante handle the truth? And more importantly, who's ready to tell him? Let's dig into the revelations, the heartbreak, and the ticking time bomb of betrayal about to explode across Port Charles. The secret that could shatter Dante. Sources close to General Hospital hint that a buried truth involving Dante's lineage, loyalty, and long-standing trust in those closest to him is on the verge of coming to light. The central rumor, Sonny Corinthos isn't just the man Dante once battled and later called Dad. He may be holding on to the biggest betrayal of all. Word is that a hush-hush conversation between Olivia Falconeri and Ned Quartermain was overheard at the Metro Court, hinting at a long-buried secret involving Dante's conception, and possibly a biological mystery even Olivia tried to forget. Could Sonny have known more about Olivia's pregnancy than he ever let on? Could Dante's paternity be more complicated than it appears? Could there be a cover-up involving Bensonhurst's darkest days? All signs point to something explosive, something that Sonny and Olivia have worked overtime to keep buried. But with Dante's instincts on high alert, the truth is about to come crashing down like an avalanche of heartbreak. Dante, the detective, following the clues. As Dante investigates a string of criminal activity, possibly linked to a new mob presence taking over Corinthos' turf, he starts to notice inconsistencies. Names from his past resurface. Old associates from Bensonhurst show up in Port Charles. A photograph from years ago mysteriously lands in his mailbox, showing Olivia with someone Dante doesn't recognize, but feels he should. And then a conversation with Cody Bell cracks the case wide open. Sometimes we don't know the truth about our parents, Cody says cryptically. Sometimes the truth isn't what we've been told, it's what we've been protected from. The hairs on Dante's neck stand up. From that moment, he's on a mission, and nothing will stop him from getting the answers he's owed. The Olivia Dilemma, a mother's painful choice. No one has loved Dante harder or longer than Olivia Falconeri. She raised him on her own, she protected him from the world, and from secrets she believed would hurt him more than help. But as Dante edges closer to the truth, Olivia begins to break. In a heartbreaking moment between mother and son, she utters 6 words that chilled Dante to the bone. "I didn't want you to know." Tears fill her eyes as she explains how she once made a deal with the devil to keep Dante safe, how someone from her past threatened to destroy them both, and how Sonny stepped in to handle it. But at what cost? Sonny's role, protector or puppet master? Sonny Corinthos may be out of the mob, or so he claims, but his past isn't done haunting him, and it's about to cost him dearly. As Dante pushes harder for answers, he begins to suspect that Sonny has known all along what Olivia kept hidden, that the man who stood as a father figure may have helped manipulate Dante's entire origin story. But why? Did Sonny believe he was protecting Olivia? Was there a threat from a rival family, perhaps someone like the mysterious Dalton who's been making waves in recent episodes? Or did Sonny have a personal stake in the lie? Speculation is running wild that Sonny might not be Dante's father by blood, but may have forced the truth into hiding for a more selfish reason, to ensure his legacy lived on. DNA, deception, and dangerous timelines. Sources suggest that Dante might soon request a DNA test, not just to verify his connection to Sonny, but to answer long-standing questions that don't add up. He may even enlist Sam to help him hack into medical records, or go full-on rogue using police resources to unearth classified documents that were buried deep under Corinthos' protection. In doing so, Dante risks everything: his badge, his relationships, and his own sanity. But once you start pulling on the thread of a lie, the whole tapestry unravels. Sam and Dante, fractures in the foundation. As Dante's search consumes him, Sam McCall begins to feel the strain. She loves Dante, but she knows all too well how obsession with the past can destroy the present. Their romance, once stable and grounded, begins to crack. Late nights, missed dinners, secrets, paranoia. "Are you trying to find out the truth or destroy everything you already have?" she asks one night, voice trembling. Dante doesn't have an answer. And when Sam finds him sitting alone at the PCPD, staring at an old photo of Olivia, Sonny, and a third man she's never seen before, she realizes something. This isn't just about family, it's about identity. The man in the shadows. Speculation is rising that a man from Olivia's past, a mob figure from Brooklyn, may actually be Dante's real father. Could it be someone tied to the Rivetti family, the long-dead rivals of the Corinthos crew? Some fans believe the mysterious figure may already be lurking in Port Charles, working behind the scenes to destabilize Sonny's retirement from the mob and reclaim what was stolen from him, his son. If true, Dante's world could be flipped upside down. He may have been fighting the wrong battles all along. And the worst part? Sonny may have known the entire time. The moral crossroads. Dante Falconeri has spent years fighting crime, chasing justice, and holding himself to a higher moral standard than most of his Port Charles peers. But now he's faced with the ultimate dilemma. Does he bring down the people he once protected or bury the truth to protect them? And where does that leave his own soul? The internal battle threatens to break him. He may start lashing out at Sonny, Olivia, Sam, and even Michael, who knew parts of the story but chose silence over pain. GH insiders tease an explosive confrontation between Dante and Sonny, where fists may fly and secrets are screamed in public. The showdown we've all been waiting for. It all leads to one critical moment, a showdown at Sonny's penthouse where Dante demands answers once and for all. "I want the truth," he growls. "Not for Olivia, not for Sam, for me." Sonny hesitates, but this time Dante doesn't blink. Was I ever your son? Silence. And then Sonny speaks. What he says could either destroy their relationship forever or finally set both men free. What's next for Dante? As the truth comes to light, Dante's path forward is full of emotional landmines. Will he forgive Olivia for the lie she told to protect him? Will he walk away from Sonny once and for all? Could this crisis push Dante back toward Lulu, still in her coma, but symbolic of the one time in his life when he knew who he was? And what happens if the real father steps out of the shadows, demanding a relationship? Port Charles may soon be home to a new war, not of bullets, but of bloodlines. Final thoughts. The truth hurts, but it also heals. Dante has the right to know the truth. It's a line that could be said by Olivia, Sonny, Sam, or even Dante himself, but no matter who speaks it, it rings with heartbreaking clarity. In a town built on secrets, Dante's quest for honesty may be the most noble and dangerous journey of all. And when all is said and done, he'll emerge forever changed. Because in Port Charles, truth is never just truth. Its power is pain. And it's the only thing that can set a man free.